YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy CodesEG. Everyone knows at the beginning of month, there's a few players that play way above their overall. I have 10 to 11 players here that you need on your squad if you want to be competitive in the head-to-head ranked. As always, man, like the video, sub to the channel, make sure to hit that bell button so you're notified every time we drop a new video. Make sure to come hang out with us on Twitch, man, live every single day at 6 p.m. EST. If this video gets 50 or more likes, I'll pick a random commenter down below to get a $25 gift card to whatever platform you're playing Madden 25 on. Without further ado, let's get into it, baby. All right, boys. I got you guys with the budget beast. Obviously, there is a lot more than 10. I think I have 11 or 12 in this list that should be on your team. You don't need a massive coin stack for this. We're going to go over which players it is, why they are there, and the price as well. Let's get into the first one. In all honesty, you guys already know who the first one's going to be. I think this is a well-known one. It is Worthy. He is a monster, and I know. Why would you pay this much for a 75? The good thing about this is you can actually snipe him for pretty cheap. I've seen him go for 30K, 25K. If you are going to get this guy for that cheap, nab him. 86 speed, 85 acceleration, 76 catching. At the end of the day, he is still a 75, but this is essentially a Tyreek Hill that is, what, 700K cheaper? If you can get him for cheap, get him on your team, especially with early Madden. This guy is a dog, especially with the early Madden blitzes and man defense that people love to use. He will cook on a post, a corner, on a streak. It's going to be really hard to defend him. Make sure to get him on your team, but don't overspend for him. At the end of the day, if you got millions of coins, this is nothing but, you know, a drop in the bucket. But if you have limited coins, look for a snipe. You should be able to get them between 25K and 40K for a lot of people that are kind of just, they're not patient to have him sell. With the floors on cards being a certain amount for each kind of rated card, all that stuff, a lot of people are trying to sell as quick as possible, and you want to catch one of those impatient people slipping. So number one would be Xavier Worthy, definitely a dog and someone you want on your team. And again, he's going to be awesome with the Chiefs. I don't know how we let the Chiefs get him. I don't know how the Bills didn't pick him up, but they did get Keon Coleman, and I think Keon Coleman's going to be a dog. The second one is another rookie wide receiver. It is Brian Thomas Jr., almost said Thompson, Thomas Jr., LSU product, 6'3", 209, 84 speed, 80 jumping, 76 catching, and 84 acceleration. Again, speed is essentially, speed is just like the most overpowered attribute in Madden, especially early game, especially without abilities kind of all over the map. These guys are dogs, and at 84 speed and 6'3", 209, you got to pick this guy up, and he's a lot cheaper than Worthy. He's going for around 23K right now. You could probably get him for cheaper, because I know I think it's 70 to 79s can go as low as, like, you know, 500, 600 coins. So you could have a nasty snipe with this. And hey, if you want to invest, I wouldn't invest right now because the markets are kind of cooked, but these are some of the players you could be investing in if you want to make some coins. The next one is on the defensive side of the ball. It's our first elite player. You guys probably already know about this one. He is probably the best user linebacker in the game right now at 85 speed, 83 acceleration. He is he's quick to get in the backfield, but as a user, he is a little small, but as a user, you're going to be able to keep up with a lot of plays, go across the field, make tackles in the backfield, and if you send him on a blitz, he's going to get there quick. This guy is an absolute dog, and for 40K, again, a lot of these cards you could probably snipe for less. He is a monster and a guy that needs to be on your team, especially if you're looking to be competitive in the ranked head-to-head divisions. Another one, this is my guy, dude. This is absolutely my guy. He is a little expensive, but he is actually worth how expensive he is. Again, right now he's sitting at 84K. He was 70K around last night. You could probably get him for cheaper. Like I said, a lot of people are impatient. They want those coins quick. You could probably get him for way less than 70K. You just have to be patient. You just have to wait till someone slips up, because it's Madden. A lot of people are impatient. A lot of people are greedy and they want their coins right away. So if you don't mind waiting, try to get this guy as cheap as you possibly can. But even if you get him for 70K, for right now, he's definitely worth it. 84 speed, 82 acceleration, 80 zone coverage, 78 agility, 74 man coverage, which isn't bad, and 81 jumping. He's 6'4". He's going to keep up with the fastest wide receivers, and he's big enough that even if he's a step or two behind, he's still going to be able to get some picks. He's still going to be able to make those plays. And of course, Hawks gang, this is my dog, one of my favorite CBs in the game, and he's going to surprise a lot of people this year in the NFL. And in Madden, anytime a Tariq Woolen card comes out, it's usually one of the best corners in the game, just because he is so explosive, he's so good, and he's just, in terms of a football player, he's 6'4", 210, man, with 84 speed. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. The next one, this one, I haven't used them, but I've heard a lot of great stuff. If you're looking for an accurate quarterback for the price, Aaron Rodgers, he's 29K right now. Again, most of these players you can get cheaper. His stats aren't crazy. No quarterback stats except Patty Mahomes, Lamar, the big guys are crazy, right? But what he does lack in speed and movement, he does make up for just for passing. I don't know if you guys have had this problem, but I personally have had this problem with Jalen Hurts a lot. It just passes not going to the right place, not making the right throws. So A-Rod is definitely a guy that's going to do that for you. He's hella cheap, so definitely worth trying it out. I've heard a lot of great things about him. Obviously, I've heard some horror stories, but that's with any player. There's going to be good and the bad, but for 28K, probably get him for 20K. It's not a bad take. The second one is on the offense, or I mean, what is this? Like the fifth one? On the offensive side of the ball again, with the meta being corners, posts, and guys not being able to kind of compete on a man basis with those, and also not being able to, the zones don't cover a corner or a post. It hasn't for the last 3 years. It still hasn't. It's still the most OP routes you can do in Madden. So with that being said, a tight end that can catch, that is fast, is your greatest utility. 84 speed, 81 catching, 81 spec catch, 80 short catching, 76 mid catch. He's 6'3", 240, so he is pretty big. He has 86 acceleration. This guy is one of the faster players in Madden, and especially with how slow a lot of these corners are, safeties are, linebackers are, he's going to beat them every single time. So this is a guy you definitely want on your squad. 40K is hella cheap for a guy of this caliber, especially in new game Madden. This guy is a plug. He plugs up the middle. You're not going to be able to get by him. If you have trouble stopping the run, I feel like, honestly, they definitely, I would say they definitely nerfed running. It's a little easier to run to the outside, but I've had no problem with Jordan Davis in the middle. He's a monster. He's fast enough that he can get to the quarterback, but he is also big enough that he pushes the O-lineman out of the way, especially with the O-lineman not being, you know, in the 90s. Like, a lot of the O-linemen these people are using are between 80, 82, if that. You'll get some 83, 84s, but with 85 strength, even 83 acceleration, with 78 block shed, he's 6'6", 336. The guy is a bulldozer. He will stop anything in the middle, clog that shit up, and it is very, very difficult to run by him. And I believe, what is he right now? I think he's hella cheap. Yeah, he's 11K. So realistically, even if you have a small coin count and you've had trouble stopping the run up the middle, this guy is your man. This is another rookie who I don't think a lot of people have seen, or I haven't heard a lot of people talk about him, but it's Harrison Jr. The reason why I have him up there, he's 19K. You can probably get him for cheaper. 83 speed, 82 jumping. He is decent at catching, but he's 6'3", 209. He has 82 acceleration. Again, speed is a killer, and when you have speed and height, having this guy on your team is never going to be a bad thing. He is a monster, and for what, like, I think it's at 19K. Yeah, 19K. Like I said, probably going to get him for cheaper. very, very good. Another monster in the middle on the defensive side of the ball since we're here. Harrison Phillips, I have him on my squad. He is slow, but he is a beast. He's 6'3", 307, 82 strength, 83 tackle. Block shed, not great, but when it comes to stopping the run, him and Jordan Davis together is a brick wall. You're not getting by it. So this is another guy you can pick up. I think I picked up his platinum for like $7K. He's very cheap. Again, just be patient. You can pick up a lot of these guys for a lot cheaper than they're going for right now. A corner that is actually, he's cheap. I wouldn't say he has the best coverage statistics, but he is hella fast, is DJ Turner the second. 84 speed, 85 acceleration, 82 agility, 79 jumping. He's 6 feet. He's 180. He doesn't have, like I said, the most amazing coverage. He's decent in zone, but he is very fast. And again, I can't kind of explain this enough. Speed kills, especially early Madden. You want kind of the fastest players on your team, especially if you're going to go up against Worthy, the Harrison Juniors, the Brian Thomases, those type of players, because it's literally going to make a difference if you're going to be able to cover these streaks, things like that. Another tight end for you. This is one that I don't think too many people are talking about. Also, again, DJ Turner the second. You can definitely get him cheaper than 18K. Njoku is the next one. He's a beast. He is an elite, 81, worth the price tag. He is 44K, 83 speed, 81 catching, 80 catching traffic. With tight ends, you want to basically allow them to catch in traffic, take a big hit. They're your go-to guys on those third downs, you know, those tough catches in the end zone. You want a bigger guy who's fast, can get open, but also make those really big catches. He has 86 acceleration, so he is quick off the jump. He's 6'4", 246. He is a dog, 81 jumping. Definitely worth the price tag, especially with early Madden. He's 81. Plus, again, obviously you get the Witten as the captain if you went that route. Good for you. Personally, I'd rather Njoku, Ingram, or I've been liking the Parham, Donald. He's a monster. I probably butchered his name there, but yeah, with, what is he, 6'6", 6'8"? It's hard to stop him. So the next one I will be talking about is Jameson Williams. Might actually have a breakout season in the NFL. 84 speed, 77 deep catch. He's 6'2", 189, 83 acceleration, 82 agility. This guy's a dog. Again, if you're choosing wide receivers, you're trying to go for budget beasts, you don't really care about overalls, these wide receivers will have you sprinting everywhere. It's going to be very tough to cover, especially in man coverage. And he's a little bigger too, so he can make those high point catches. 84 speed, again, is one of the faster players in Madden right now, especially with the non-upgraded cards. And the last and final one I will be talking about is another linebacker who is very good as a user, Kenneth Murray Jr. He's very cheap. He has 84 speed, 86 acceleration, 76 tackle, 76 power move, 6'2", 241, 80 stamina, 86 jumping. So him and Bolton together in the middle, you can have, you know, I know a lot of you guys have Honey Badger. You can have him out actually covering someone, and these two guys will be fast enough and quick enough to cover man defenses, to blitz, to user. These guys are absolute dogs. Okay, let me know down below if I missed anyone who you've been using that you're like, wow, they are way better than their overall states. And make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, and hit that bell button so you're notified every time we drop a new video. We're dropping videos every single day of Madden 25. It's Madden season, baby. We're back. We're on the grind. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Tell someone you love them. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.